Hi, and welcome to this presentation regarding grant compliance. I'm sure many lodges have been out of grant compliance before and have been confused about why that is, what it means, and how you can fix it. So that's what this quick presentation is going to cover. I'm Jocelyn, and I work in the Community Investments Program alongside Colleen and Chelsea. If you have any questions, you can feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Our information will be listed at the end of this presentation. Okay, so as I said, why, how, and what next? This short presentation will cover why your lodge is out of compliance, how to resolve the problem, and what happens after the issue is resolved. So you might ask, what does being out of grant compliance mean? Well, it's simple. That's just a term that we here at the foundation use for lodges that are currently ineligible to apply for grants. People usually find out that they're ineligible to apply for grants through a couple of ways. We'll send you an email, maybe you call in and we say, oh, you can't access the grants because you're out of compliance. Or you log on to CLMS and you see that it says that exact thing. So, a few reasons why your lodge is out of compliance. The most common reason a lodge is out of compliance is due to a missing or incomplete final report form from prior grant years. So this could just be one final report form that someone forgot to send in, or maybe they mailed it in and it never made it to us. Or maybe you sent in all your final report forms, but you're missing some receipts and that we were unable to close out the grant for that reason. So that's why those are a couple of reasons your lodge can be out of compliance. But luckily, they are all very easily fixable. So again, here are a couple of reasons why. Perhaps a missing prior year final report form or multiple. You didn't include receipts with your final report form, or the form was incomplete, so you didn't fill out some of the questions, or the date or signature on the back weren't signed. Or one of the other ones that is the least common is that maybe you didn't pay your Grand Lodge dues, so that also makes you out of compliance. A quick SIP tip for you: if you're unsure why your lodge is out of compliance, contact us. We can quickly look to see what the issue is. Now the important question. Now that you know what being out of compliance means, how can I get my lodge back in grant compliance? Here are 4 simple steps. Number 1, as we always recommend, contact us. We'll let you know what the issue is, and then we'll tell you how you can resolve it. Second, gather all the needed info, whether the lodge is missing one final report form or receipts from a past grant. We need that information to close out the grant, and without that information, we will be unable to close out the grant, and your lodge will still remain out of compliance. Third, send it in. Once you have all that information, it's not really helpful to you or I if you don't send it in to us. So fill out the forms with signatures, find all the receipts, and then send them our way. That's it. It's pretty simple. Once we receive the necessary documents, we'll close out the grant and your lodge will be back in compliance again. And here is our SIP resources page. It's a handy little section where you can find final report forms, most importantly. So we have our current year final report forms, and then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of that page, once you click on final report forms, you'll see click here for past year grants, and that's where you can find the previous year grants. So that is at enf.elks.org/SIP resources. And beyond the final report forms, we also have all kinds of helpful little tools here, so I recommend, even if you're not out of compliance, you take a look at this page. Okay, so you sent everything in, your lodge is back in grant compliance, and so what do you do next? Apply for SIP grants. If all documentation is sufficient, you'll receive an email confirming your lodge's grant compliance status. Then, you're free to apply for grants for the current year again. It's super simple. As I said, most reasons why people are out of compliance are very easily fixable, and we're happy to help you all the time. That being said, if you have any questions, contact us. You can reach us at lodgegrants@elks.org or by phone at 773-755-4730. You can also find us on our website at elks.org/CIP. All right, thank you for listening today. Have a good day.